Hello and welcome to a new series where I take a closer look at a classic console. Today it's the turn of, some would say, an unsung hero, Bandai's WonderSwan. Originally released in Japan in 1999, it came out 10 years after the original Game Boy and was competing with the likes of the Game Boy Advance in its time, which it does seem to be lagging behind somewhat with its duller screen and library. But it still has a few tricks up its sleeve, including all these buttons, which makes some games playable in vertical as well as horizontal position, which is really cool. It has pretty good sound as well, actually, for the time. It does boast that early noughties trend of that great see-through shell. It can be powered by a single AA battery, which is nice, and has pretty good life actually with that non-backlit screen, so that is one good thing about it. You can see the cartridge there, quite short but wide, very unique, again, like to this unique machine. On the left hand side you've got the power button and then an extension port there as well, which I've not been able to find anything for yet. I think there's a light that you can put on it. And then one of my favourite things about the WonderSwan is the cartridges themselves. There's something really charming about these little boxes. I don't know what it is, but I absolutely love them. I was really chuffed to get this Puyo 2, I think I'm saying that right, for Christmas. I only had one game before that, which was in Japanese, and all of these games are in Japanese, so it is quite difficult to find games that you can play on the WonderSwan that you don't need to speak a different language to be able to play. This is just a straightforward puzzler that is definitely worth picking up. Another one I would recommend is one called Buffer's Evolution, which is definitely worth checking out. A great platformer that you can play in any language. But yeah, here are the cartridges. It carries on that see-through thing, which every bit of technology had at the time, on the back there. And inside, this is the other game that I do have, which I can't play unfortunately because you do need to know quite a lot of Japanese to be able to play it, which I don't. And then here's the manual, which is nice to have. It's all in Japanese again, but really nice, vibrant colours and sprites on here. Introduce you to some of the characters in the game and how to play it as well. Of course, the game itself, they're all in black and white on the original WonderSwan. And just a bit of a warranty card there as well. Here's a bit of gameplay from the WonderSwan. It's not very easy to see without that backlight, so I've included some emulated footage on the bottom right there. A fairly straightforward but really fun puzzle game in that vein of Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. So there we have it, Bandai's WonderSwan from 1999. It did live on through two more versions, the WonderSwan Colour and the Swan Crystal model, before it was discontinued just 4 years later in 2003. But that is the wonderfully unique WonderSwan from Bandai from 1999 to 2003. I think you'll agree it has enough unique character and intrigue to deserve a lot more attention than it gets. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if there's a console or a handheld that you'd like me to cover in the future. All the very best and take care.